The entire crypto market is down significantly again today. We're seeing everything across the board down between 7 and 10%. Bitcoin's down 7.7%. Ethereum's down about 10%. Binance Coin down about 11%. And many people are actually taking their money out of these larger coins, the high market cap coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and out of crypto funds, actually moving their money over to smaller altcoins. This isn't what we've seen in the past. Most of the time, when the market starts to turn down, when we start to see a little bit of a crash or correction, people started to put their money into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, into the more established coins. But now we're actually seeing people starting to put their money into altcoins. And this is because we are actually in a time when many of these altcoins are going to pay off much bigger long term. Bitcoin, Ethereum, a lot of these major coins have already seen most of the returns people are going to see. People are calling Bitcoin a boomer coin, that you're not going to see much return with it. And yeah, that's true. I think Bitcoin is great for anyone to own, but long term, some of these smaller altcoins are actually getting a lot more attention now. So in today's video, we're going to go over exactly what's going on with crypto funds, why we're seeing money come out of them for the first time in a while, out of these ETPs. After that, we're going to go over some altcoins, why they're skyrocketing, and why they're projected to do much better than Bitcoin and Ethereum over the next 12 to 24 months. And finally, at the end of the video, I'm going to go over 5 different coins that I am looking at. So if you're new here, make sure to like the video down below, subscribe to my channel. The whole reason why I created this channel in the first place was that YouTube deleted all of my channels with close to 300,000 subscribers. Fortunately, I did get them back, but I wanted to create this channel to show that the little guy, the underdog, won't stop, can't be stopped, and will succeed no matter what. The big guy can't just stop the underdog from succeeding. So if that mission resonates with you, well, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel. But anyways, right now, we're seeing the entire crypto market down a bit. We had a great week. A lot of positive news came out between regulations looking, the government starting to consider crypto being like a long-term investment for many people. We saw a couple of tax things go on, but for the most part, this week was pretty good for crypto in terms of news. The past couple of weeks, we saw a lot of FUD coming out of China, some negative news when we saw the massive crypto crash. But this week, for the most part, was pretty good. Now, though, we're seeing crypto have probably the worst ending to the week that we've seen in a while, because Bitcoin already was going to be on track for its worst month in nearly 10 years since 2011. So seeing this about 8% drop today is not a great sign, but it is presenting a great buying opportunity for many of the coins that we have been looking at and talking about recently. And what is going on is that crypto funds suffered their second straight week of outflows as investors are starting to rotate out of these ETPs for like Bitcoin and Ethereum and starting to move their money into altcoins, smaller altcoins, because what's happening is many investors are realizing that a lot of the gains that people are going to realize with Bitcoin and some with Ethereum, but mostly Bitcoin, have already been made. So now they're looking for other investments, other coins that can make those sort of returns that the early investors in Bitcoin got. So digital asset investment funds suffered outflows for a second straight week, which is a sign that there's some profit taking place, but also a sign that people are moving towards altcoins. Investors pulled about $97 million from cryptocurrency related investment funds. And last week, we saw about $110 million of outflows, and from like the major funds, from like Bitcoin and Ethereum ETPs. But we actually did see investors and retail investors start to move into altcoin investment products last week. We saw $27 million inflow into those, specifically into Cardano. So this is a sign that we're seeing institutional investors and retail investors start to move away from Bitcoin, start to look more at these other smaller altcoins like Cardano. And Cardano is by no means a small altcoin. It is in the top 5, I believe, of all altcoins in terms of market cap. Yes, it's currently number 5. So it's by no means small, but it is significantly smaller than Bitcoin or Ethereum in terms of market cap. And those of you who aren't familiar, what these investment products are, these ETPs stand for exchange traded products. Essentially, think of them like an ETF. ETF is a collection of stocks, a basket of stocks. Think of an ETP like a collection or basket of crypto. And right now, people are moving money away from the ETPs for Bitcoin and Ethereum and moving them towards smaller altcoins like Cardano. Ethereum products saw minor outflows of 12.6 million, so not so much of an outflow, but we saw Bitcoin, Ethereum have outflows, while like Cardano had inflows. There was money going into it. People were investing in Cardano and other of the smaller cryptos. So right now, this is a great sign for some of these smaller altcoins. While it isn't good to see the market drop, it does present a lot of great buying opportunities. One coin we did speak about a couple of days ago was with Polygon. Polygon dropped as low as 75 cents per coin. We called it, we talked about it in one of our previous videos. We mentioned it in our private investors group. I talked about it on my profile on Public Investment app. So if you don't follow me there, make sure to check that out. But we talked about Polygon, how it was a great buying opportunity when everything was crashing to get into it. And even after this bit of a 10% correction we're seeing today, Polygon is still at $1.92 per coin, which is about 2.5x from where we talked about it the other day. So as you guys can see, when we see the market turn down, when we see a bit of a correction, when we see days in the red, those are the best days to buy, in my opinion, because if you believe in something long term, you're going to buy it at some point. And if you're just planning on holding it long term, buy it on a day when it's red, buy it on a day when things are down. So right now, a lot of these altcoins, including Polygon, are leading the altcoin charge. We're seeing them, push altcoins up higher as people are starting to shift away from Bitcoin and start focusing on some of the smaller altcoins. Right now, many investors are actually calling Bitcoin the boomer coin. And even though it's not like, a boomer coin, it's not like people who are boomers, baby boomers, are investing so much into Bitcoin. The thing is that Bitcoin is the oldest crypto. It's been around the longest, so it's seen as a little boring now. People don't seem to like it because it's not as volatile. You're not going to see those crazy returns anymore that people used to see. The people who got into Bitcoin when it was $5 per coin, $10 per coin, they've already made all the money. And now people who are getting in when it's, $30,000, $40,000 a coin, they're not going to 100x their money. They're not going to 200x their money. Yes, they might triple or quadruple it over the next couple of years, but they're not going to see those crazy returns. So right now, a couple of coins that I am looking at specifically. We're going to go over 5. We're not going to go into too much detail, but the first one is Cardano. I really like Cardano because it's trying to be a competitor towards Ethereum. Cardano founder came out the other day, and when Yahoo Finance asked him, is Cardano an Ethereum killer? Does it have potential? He basically said that ETH 2.0 is the only Ethereum killer out there, but he said that Cardano is the leader for a couple of different things. They do have more advancements, more technological advantages over Ethereum in some ways, which is first that they were the first to market with proof of stake. Ethereum has not yet moved over to proof of stake. In addition to this, their main focus has been on efficiency, scalability, and they already can process more transactions, which is very important long term than Ethereum. They process significantly more transactions. And finally, with another thing is with smart contract functionality. So Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, says that they should have smart contracts up and running and being tested within the next 90 days, which is a big deal. So I'm very bullish on Cardano. The next one is Polkadot. One of the many reasons why I like Polkadot is because it's very similar. Like Polkadot and Polygon, I sort of group together. We've talked about Polygon a lot, but Polkadot, symbol DOT, and Polygon, symbol MATIC, those I would group in the same sort of category as being as how they function versus how they function compared to Ethereum and what they're doing for the Ethereum network and the Ethereum blockchain. If you want to see the videos I did on those, make sure to check them out. I'll link those down below. But those are another 2 coins that I am particularly excited about. Fourth one is Solana, symbol SOL. I'm going to do a video on that one, I believe, tomorrow, so stick around for that. And then the 5th coin is also EOS. Many of these coins that I have been buying on red days are ones that are decentralized finance platforms. A lot of them are similar, like Solana, EOS, and Cardano are similar in many ways. They're all trying to do the similar things as Ethereum. They all have similar functionalities. And while Cardano is by far bigger than all those other coins, they all have the same goal of doing decentralized finance applications, potentially smart contracts, and many of the things that Ethereum already does. So those are what I'm looking at right now. Bitcoin is down as we speak. It's about $36,000 per coin. It has dropped significantly over the last 24 hours. It just dropped below 36,000 actually, so now it's at 35,800. But either way, I think this is just a great opportunity to buy, and that's what I'm currently doing. So I'll let you guys know what else is going on, but as of right now, we're seeing the entire crypto market crash. I think it presents a great opportunity to get into a couple of these altcoins. Those are the 5 that I'm looking at: Solana, EOS, Cardano, Polygon, and Polkadot. But let me know which ones you guys are looking at and which ones you'd like me to do a deep dive into moving forward. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next episode.